but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Just wanted to make a quick clip at the beginning of this video. A message to all of the millionaires, multimillionaires, and billionaire classes. All of the politicians feeding everyone lies so they'll keep believing and paying their taxes and doing everything that they're told and obeying all the laws and getting everybody to repeat that they're free. All of the pastors of the mega churches that are feeding people false hope through prosperity preaching that they can bring them redemption, salvation. I just wanted to say that when the time for justice comes, there won't be a bunker you can dig deep enough. There won't be a plane that you can fly high enough or that will stay in the air long enough. There won't be a spacecraft to fly you to another world to see you to safety. Justice is coming, and that right soon. Cheers.
Silicon Valley, which fancies itself as being the most optimistic place in the world. These are makers of history, makers of the future. So what are they so afraid of?
Now, billionaires have many obsessions. Supercars, ice baths, exotic animals, you name it, and billionaires usually have it. But of late, they seem to have a new obsession: bunkers. The top 1% are building bunkers. Mark Zuckerberg is constructing one in Hawaii, and it's worth $270 million, $270 million. It's almost like a status symbol now. But why do the super rich need bunkers? Are they trying to survive a war? Maybe another pandemic? Or an apocalypse? Do they know something that we do not?
Middle of nowhere, rural Kansas, the site of an abandoned nuclear missile silo. Armed security patrol the entrance to a doomsday bunker that's reserved for the wealthy elite, and sales are booming.
Since the election of Donald Trump, we've seen a whole new demographic of people calling in, people that didn't know we existed before.
Larry Hall is the owner of the Survival Condo Project. These 16,000-pound doors lock you inside. We're heading deep below the surface of the earth into an underground bunker like no other.
We are in a typical full-floor residential unit, and even though we are more than 100 feet underground right now, you can see that it's certainly not a claustrophobic area.
12 luxurious condos exist here with fireplaces, high-end appliances, jacuzzis, even windows. Yes, windows. High-definition TVs broadcast a live feed of the outside world right into your living room. The price tag for this 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo, $2.3 million.
Well, as the sign says, welcome to the beach.
And look at this. It's a swimming pool with a slide and waterfall. Other common areas include a movie theater, rock climbing wall, and shooting range. There's even a farm that grows all the fresh fruits and vegetables you'll need.
This can grow up to 70 different species of plants, lettuces, tomatoes, carrots.
The bunker runs on power sources like wind and diesel generators.
We have enough fuel to run these diesels for 2.5 years.
Plenty of time to ride out worldwide chaos should it ever erupt.
Caitlyn Jenner has fled Israel after Iran's ongoing missile attacks forced her to hide in a bomb shelter. The 75-year-old Olympic gold medalist flew to Tel Aviv last Thursday to be the guest of honor at a pride parade the next day, which was then canceled because of the air attacks, and was pictured drinking a glass of wine in a bunker as missiles landed overhead. "I am happy to stand with Israel today now more than ever," she wrote Friday, sharing the photo of missiles streaking over the Israeli city. "Pray for us all. We will prevail. I am a friend, advocate, ally, and thank you to the Israeli people for making me family," she wrote Saturday, while also praising Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for the preemptive attack on Iran's nuclear experts and facilities. The leadership by Bibi and Israel's closest ally, President Donald Trump, will not allow this reckless violence towards so many to continue. Israeli jets overhead in Iran now, Jenner wrote. Bye bye terrorists. We will liberate Iran's citizens. Jenner eventually crossed by land into neighboring Jordan on Sunday after flights out of Israel were canceled, the Times of Israel reported. She was then due to fly back home to Los Angeles from Jordan. The Pride Parade, the largest in the Middle East, was canceled because of the ongoing bombardments. Jenner had earlier in her trip visited the site of some of the Oct. 7 2023 terror attacks by Hamas, meeting survivors as well as relatives of hostages. What did you do during the alerts? Because I'm drinking wine with Caitlin, Gurr wrote.
Here we go again, folks. Just when you thought it couldn't get more ridiculous than TikTok Parliament or Keir Starmer pretending to have principles, now it's the billionaires gearing up for the end of the world. Yes, welcome to the grand pantomime of Carry On Prepping, starring Elon, I'll Buy Mars, Musk, Jeff Prime Armageddon, Bezos, and Mark Friends Are for Losers, Zuckerberg. Now, these aren't your average preppers, right? No tins of beans and a torch and a Tesco bag. Oh, no. These lads are building bunkers the size of Butlins underground fortresses with biometric locks, escape tunnels, sex robots, and I kid you not, Navy SEALs on payroll. Because nothing says spiritual evolution like hiring ex-military to guard your panic room, stocked with Wagyu beef and USB-charged vibrators. Apparently, some of these billionaires believe we're not even fully evolved humans. Nah, mate, we're larvae on a dung heap, they say. They're the butterflies, apparently. Oh, behave! I've seen butterflies with better hairlines. They genuinely reckon the world's ending, and they're the chosen ones. It's like Noah's Ark, tech edition, but instead of animals, it's crypto wallets and cryogenic pods. Now, don't get me wrong, a bit of prepping ain't bad. Little emergency kit, couple bottles of water, maybe a torch. But these nutters are planning for civilizational collapse, climate disasters, nuclear war, AI, turning on us basically the full menu from Black Mirror, served with a side of delusion. And what's their solution? Let's not fix Earth. Let's just build rockets and sod off to Mars. Brilliant. Can't sort potholes in Croydon, but yeah, let's terraform a planet with no oxygen and minus 80 degrees on a warm day. Makes sense. Oi, Jeff. Fancy moving to a giant desert with no pubs or atmosphere? Perfect. I'll bring Alexa. Meanwhile, they're investing in colonies off the coast of New Zealand. Islands with moats, watchtowers, air purifying farms, and AI to wipe their bum if the robots revolt. Honestly, it's like Fortnite meets The Sims, but with worse personalities. You just know Zuckerberg's bunker has a button that says make friends, and it activates a chatbot that says, "You're doing great, Mark." But it gets better. These fellas say things like, technology will free us from the chaos of humanity. What they mean is, they hate people. No, really, they think society's the problem. Schools, government, average blokes like you and me, all too messy, too wet and emotional. They want clean digital avatars, simulated reality, AI girlfriends, and space colonies where no one tells them, "Oi, Elon, you forgot to pay your taxes." One of them said, "I'm not making this up. Real life is too complex. I'd rather live in the metaverse with programmable emotions." Mate, that's not transcendence. That's just being a posh nerd with a VR headset and mummy issues. And let's not forget, this is the same crew that built the platforms destroying teenage mental health. Now they're scared of the same tech they invented. It's like Dracula opening a blood bank and then saying, "Ooh, I think this might be getting out of hand." They say AI might wipe out humanity. Yeah? Maybe AI is just trying to return the favor. And here's the kicker. They want to escape Earth using all the money they made from destroying Earth. Burn the planet, then launch a spaceship made of our tax loopholes and mental health data. You couldn't write it. Well, actually, you could. They reckon they'll upload their consciousness to a server and live forever as data. That's right. Immortal billionaires in the cloud. Just imagine logging into Google Drive and Elon's floating there, still tweeting about Dogecoin from beyond the grave. But do you know what it really is? It's just the billionaire version of a treehouse. A big boys club, members only. No poor people allowed, no feelings, no unions, no uncomfortable truths. Just endless likes from your robot wife and a window view of the apocalypse. It's not prepping for disaster, it's cosmic escapism. It's carry-on apocalypse with a Silicon Valley budget. Meanwhile, back in the real world, we're just trying to keep the heating on. You're prepping for nuclear winter. We're prepping for another price hike on meal deals. They say the future belongs to the innovators. Mate, if innovation means hiding in a bunker with a gold toilet while the rest of us burn, I'll take good old-fashioned community, thanks. A warm pub, a cheeky curry, and someone who doesn't want to become a digital cloud butterfly overlord. So here's to the real preppers.
So you think you own something? Why? So like anybody who owns a house knows this. Why do you own the house? Because someone wrote on a piece of paper you own the house? Mm-hmm. Good luck when some like a group of dudes, like 5 guys with shaved heads and ARs walk up and say, get out, it's my house. Mm-hmm. And you go, but I have the paper. And they go, that's funny, I have the gun.
She been sleeping with him?
All that we know of.
Clearly you don't know much of anything, do you? Where's Bane?
Oh, we told him it was urgent.
Oh, where is that mask?
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
What the hell is going on?
Our plan is proceeding as expected.
Oh, really? Do I look like I'm running Wayne Enterprises right now? You're hit on the stock exchange. It didn't work, my friend. And now you have my construction crews going around the city at 24 hours a day. How exactly is that supposed to help my company absorb Wayne's?
Leave us.
No, you stay here. I'm in charge.
Do you feel in charge?
I've paid you a small fortune.
This gives you power over me?
What is this?
Your money and infrastructure have been important. Till now.
What are you?
I'm Gotham's reckoning. Here to end the borrowed time you've all been living on.
You're pure evil.
I'm necessary evil.
No.
You think all this can last? There's a storm coming, Mr. Wayne. You and your friends better batten down the hatches, because when it hits, you're all gonna wonder how you ever thought you could live so large and leave so little for the rest of us.
Earl! Come in! Over!
A wretch like me.
Please, are you there? Is somebody there? Please.
I told you that God wouldn't let you take me.